What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and I know that was quite a lengthy intro, and it was originally done way back for Spec Op 19, but I thought, hey, it includes Deadpool, and it just seemed right. So thank you to Hayden if you happen to be watching this. Your intros were amazing, and here we are still using one. That was, of course, for this Deadpool special video. We don't just want him on our team, we need him on our team. So in honor of the Deadpool movie now being released in theaters, we're going to have a Deadpool team-up video, and we're also going to have a few other Deadpool videos squeezed in whenever we can throughout the next few weeks. So for example, we'll be seeing a team spotlight and a few other special things going on, ending with the Collector Core box, which features Deadpool this month. That hasn't arrived yet, but when it does, I'm going to do another unboxing. The last one was way back during Ant Week, so hopefully you enjoy it. Right now though, we're teaming him up with Colleen Wing, and you may or may not have thought about using her with him, but she is actually a very fun team up. They did quite well together. Some of their synergy involves they both like using sharp pointy things, and when Deadpool goes for the progression of his attacks, he's actually going to set up her level 9 with his level 6. So hopefully we'll see that near the end of this match. Right now we set up Colleen's interrupting attack and we got a double attack on their agent, slicing him to ribbons. He's actually not doing too well health wise. Then right away we end up interrupting Beta Ray, so that move definitely paid off. With our level 15 Deadpool we're going to use Close the Gap, his Scrapper class ability, and then we went for the Bang Bang Bang, which would have followed up with sharp pointy things if we didn't attack our own agent. So it didn't take long for our first mishap, but I could see Deadpool doing something like that. Next, with our agent, we'll start by using the Lunacy. Then we're going to go with the Fire Tornado, even though we cannot exhaust the enemy agent. They're using the Tactician Safeguard suit, so they're immune to Exhausted, which is extremely annoying. So actually, we're going to go with Hailstorm instead. That'll place Bleeding, and quite possibly will finish off the agent. Okay, Heron lives with 478 HP, but at least he's stunned. And 3 times bleeding is going to definitely take him down. So with Colleen, who's an absolute beast, I noticed Dizzy and Slowed are both on Beta Ray. So we're going to use our level 9. And this attack nearly knocks out Thor's Oath Brother. However, she will get hit with Storm Herald and ultimately Chain Lightning. Following his dot damage, he stays at 6 HP. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone that close. That is, they didn't have an item that prevented damage, or something odd like that. But soon after he does bleed out. So next up, with Deadpool, we're going to use Deadpool's level 1 on the enemy agent. We don't want him ending up with 6 HP in some magical way. So we'll just take him out right now. Most importantly with those 2 attacks, Deadpool has OP and Imba. That's going to set up his no holds barred. That's going to be really key later, like I was saying. It will instantaneously set up Colleen Wing's level 9. And we're talking for very big damage. Technically you only need Imba, but if you have that, it causes Weakened, Exposed, Slowed, Dizzy, Combo Setup, and a bunch of other random debuffs on the targeted enemy. Those probably sound pretty familiar, and it's because they're all Paragon Exploiter debuffs. Paragon Exploiter deals extra damage against targets with combo setup, dizzy, exposed, slowed, stunned, or weakened. So yeah, it's perfect and it'll work with any Paragon Exploiter character, so not just Colleen Wing. After this setup, and of course Thor's turn, plus a little bit of Chain Lightning on our team, Thor's actually going to be stunned. So we'll pass with our agent and we'll get to the moment we've all been waiting for. The Hisatsu Waza. There's all those beautiful debuffs. And what that's going to equate to is knockout damage. So here it goes. It's going to hit for over 50k total. That's a one-hit knockout no matter who you're facing. For the next team up, we're going to use him with Sabertooth. And it's because I love using these 2 together. They are especially amazing against Infiltrator group bosses, or just a lot of group bosses in general. So we'll be using them in the next 2 matches in this video. If you're familiar with the Bash Brothers, I like to call these two the Slash Brothers. Trust me, they will not disappoint. Starting with Sabertooth, he's going to begin in a frenzy, and that's because of his custom E-ISO. So if you're wondering about that, you can find it in the Heroic Battle from Season 2, Chapter 1, Mission 2. What it does is cause him to gain frenzy at the start of combat, but he cannot survive being KO'd. That means it's going to take away his resurrect, but he's going to begin the fight as his ultra attacking monster self that I think he should be, and I'm totally fine with him missing out on his resurrect. What I also want to tell you is for these two, and especially judging by this fight, I felt the need to start socketing stamina. So after this fight, we're going to make sure he has some more. That way he doesn't run out on his very first turn. That was pretty awful. I also felt like Deadpool just needed a little boost himself. So I'm evaluating my characters, and I'm adding in some stamina. I know many of you want to see builds, so I'm going to try to work on something where maybe I can post them. That way it can help you out if you are curious. We actually tried this out quite a long time ago, and it didn't seem like that many people viewed it. That's why I quit. But if it is something you want to see, and actually will go and check it out, then I'll try to do something different. Now hopefully we can beat Criss Angel here. It's pretty cool that he plays MAA. Allegedly? I don't know. And I was going to say it all starts with that level 2, but it was interrupted. Which unfortunately happens way too much to Deadpool. I mean, don't they know this guy has a movie coming out? Come on. Or well, it is out, at least when this video goes live. And this is no way to treat a big star. So what we obviously need to do is finish off the enemy agent, but we miss. And that's okay. But it's actually tearing me up inside. I start to get this tingle down my left arm, I don't know. I don't think it's good. Maybe he'll at least die to dots. First of all though, we have to wait for Amazing Spider-Woman to get done. And she's actually not doing much damage to our agent. So we'll take that. Then next, we're going to use the Blackest Void on the enemy team. We do have 2 turns in a row, so we can use that and the Light Fantastic as well. So the enemy team's buffs are cleared, they're disoriented, and we have that healing cushion. Plus the evil agent Criss Angel does go down to dots. So for our next move, we're going to try Bang 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 once again. Since it finally succeeds, we're going to do a follow-up with Sharp Pointy Things, and that's going to be the end of Spitfire. So see a Vampire and Criss Angel. The only thing out of place, I'm going to say, is Mayday. They should have tried Morbius instead. I know, Blade's in the game too, but I don't think he'd team up with Criss. By the way, I'm just kidding guys, I love everybody. Most of you do know though, the enemy agents are evil when they face me. Obviously, if there's a good agent, there has to be a bad one. And the good guys always win. That's just how it works. Anyways though, that team's back and we now have more stamina, so Sabertooth won't embarrassingly run out on his first turn. And also, we do actually get our follow-up to work. So we may just see a happy to see you. Then again, this is a pretty tough looking team, so I can't guarantee anything. Not even a win. Maybe we're the bad guy. We are using Deadpool and Sabertooth, so you never know. Hashtag Evil Kingfisher. If I were you and I beat me in a battle, I would definitely take a picture and put that hashtag. But those defeat pictures make me sad about my defense, so I don't really like seeing them. Stupid AI. Honestly, you guys could just let me win. But anyways, back to this not so great fight. We are going to get to use Berserker, and we don't even get our first attack off because of Smitten. Then we get preemptively countered, and we have to settle for hitting the enemy agent instead. I actually do think it's a good fight, it's just the easy matches really don't make for that great of a video. So bring on the 28k and up teams. I guess. We'll fight them. Oh, and right there we get elite hacking skills and actually shut down the enemy agent's turn. So that'll do quite nicely. Of course, Deadpool's on his level 6. He's already got OP and Imba. That means it's time to become totally broken. Unfortunately, the enemy agent is a glutton for punishment. so he once again steps up and takes it. And here's one of those heartbreaking times when they have less than 500 HP left, and they get to use the Blackest Void. I mean, really? At least we hit him with the Nerf bat, and that's the end of him. So after that, our scrappers can actually tee off on Enchantress, and it's about time. We'll start setting them up with the Smothering Shadow, then we'll use the Light Fantastic to remove our debuffs. Yeah, we know Enchantress is going to go, and she's going to add a bunch of them back. But hopefully we interrupt at least one. And we're still waiting on that interrupt. Well, we won't be getting a single one. Fantastic. Well, on Sabertooth's turn, we're going to start by using his level 2 on Enchantress. On second thought, we're going to hit Deadpool, why not? Just great. Yeah, that was all messed up. We set Enchantress, we went after Kurth, and then we hit our own teammate. But the ultimate plan was to place bleeding on her, and mission accomplished. Deadpool didn't like it, but at least he misses his teammate. And then he's pretty much knocked out, but he will come back to life once. We happen to have both of his custom E-ISO, the Spicy Empowered ISO 8 from Season 2 Chapter 1 Mission 6. And that gives him Well-Fed and Life Pool. The first attack that would reduce his health to 0 will return him to 50% health instead. Next is the Savory Empowered ISO 8. This comes from Season 2 Chapter 2 Mission 4. It grants him Still Better, Sharp Pointy Things applies 2 stacks of bleeding, and Come At Me Bob. Chance to protect allies from single target attacks. High chance to protect with low health. Chance to counter attacks. And higher chance to counter with high health. Both great. There are some other options for them, but those are hard to beat. So if you don't have them, you should try to farm them. And by the way, he's an awesome character, both in this costume and in his X-Force costume. It is sad that he may be going down here. I don't know if they're trying to ruin his movie tie-in video or not, but it appears to be that way. After this brutal slash though, we should be pretty set up, and Kurth is getting close to being knocked out. In fact, after her counter, she's going to take more bleed damage. And hey, at least Deadpool's looking great attacking his own team. It's just like Deadpool to troll his own video. He's actually the most likely saboteur. Well, I suppose we can at least use his No Holds Barred, and hopefully set up Enchantress for a big knockout. So we do connect, and we'll get a follow-up attack. But after that, we're taking a surprising amount of bleed damage, and multiple Thorns triggers means the death of Deadpool. But hey, he was courting Mistress Death, so I guess he got what he wanted. Either way, this won't be our last look at Deadpool. We have plenty more planned, like I said, and a lot of other updates we want to cover as well. So let's go ahead and get out of here with an Atom Smasher. And at least that does 187,000 damage. So pretty awesome end. Thank you all for watching. We'll have another video very soon. But please like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck, and take care.